Looking to buy a house in New Jersey but tired of all the dated old houses from the 1960s? In today's video, I'm going to highlight the top 5 towns here in central New Jersey where you can find the best brand new construction opportunities. Hi, I'm DJ Tenhove and I've been a realtor since 2008. My team and I have helped thousands of people just like you buy your first home, upgrade to their dream house, or downsize within or outside of New Jersey to get closer to family with hundreds of repeat clients and 5-star reviews to prove it. We'll start off with our favorite new construction option. Number 1 is Long Branch. We love Long Branch for new construction because it really has something for everyone. There are major condo complexes with pools and gym, dining and shopping right on the beach. There are luxury townhouse options that have 5 bedrooms and over 4,000 square feet of space. And because the area has risen so much in value, you're starting to see specs. Now these are builders who knock down a house and build a new one on speculation of being able to sell it for more money. And they're putting up cool, modern, single-family homes just a few blocks away from the beach, like this one. You can even find new construction rental apartments in Long Branch if you're not ready to buy. Long Branch is a small city along the Atlantic coast in Monmouth County. It was an industrial town in the mid-1900s that, like a lot of towns, lost its luster after America stopped producing stuff and became a service economy. But it's undergoing a complete renaissance and has a lot more good to come with a total overhaul of the Broadway section to include new theaters, mixed-use buildings, and if they ever really do it, a high-speed ferry direct to Manhattan. Some of our favorite new projects here are the Lofts at Pier Village, also one of our favorites because it's the only building in the area that has a 30-year tax abatement. The Reef, the Atlantic Club, and South Beach. The only drawbacks are, and it's a pretty common one here in New Jersey, that it's pretty hard to crack into new construction in Long Branch for under $1 million. But take a look at this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in the Lofts that we just listed that has direct access to the amenity deck, the pool, and the barbecue area. And it's listed for about $1.15 million. Number 2 is Middletown. Middletown Township is a massive township of just under 70,000 people and about a dozen distinct sections ranging from less expensive entry-level areas like Keansburg and Leonardo to some of the most expensive estates in all of New Jersey along the Navesink River. The most affordable new construction options of everything on our list here today are the single-family options in Keansburg, Leonardo, and Belford. These sections sit all the way up along Sandy Hook Bay and took an absolute beating during Hurricane Sandy. A good portion of the houses in town flooded, people walked away from the houses, and the banks foreclosed. Builders in turn bought the lots, knocked down the old houses that were there that had flooded, and built new ones high enough above the floodplain to avoid future flooding issues. You can buy brand new homes here now for under $700,000, but that might not last for long. Not only are people buying these as primary residences, but we're finding more and more buyers from Brooklyn and Staten Island buying these as weekend beach houses. On another note, if you're looking for a brand new townhouse, Toll Brothers is midway through an amazing project called Middletown Walk, just off Kings Highway, smack dab in the middle of Middletown. You can buy a 3 or 4 bedroom townhouse there for $750,000 all the way up to just under $1 million. And in Lincroft, one of the more expensive areas in Middletown, you have new construction projects like Toll Brothers Estates at Bam Hollow and Hidden Well Estates. They range from about $1.5 million all the way up to $3 million. If you have a couple million to spend, then make sure you look here. Number 3 is Rumson. Rumson is one of the wealthiest towns in all of New Jersey and always at the top of the most desirable towns to move to in the state. Great schools, great community, walkable, and surrounded by 2 rivers and the beach. What's not to love? Well, the price tag for most people, the average price of a house in town is $1.7 million, with homes all the way up to $20 million in town. But if you don't already own a lot and are looking to build new, the sweet spot's between $2 and $3 million. While there are estate lots in town that you can build 10,000 plus square feet on, $2 to $3 million will buy you a 4 to 5 bedroom, 3,500 square foot high-end spec home on about a 70 by 100 lot. For the past 20 years, there have been 3 or 4 main builders who buy up the old Cape Cod homes, knock them down, and rebuild gorgeous new spec homes to satisfy the buyers coming from Hoboken, Jersey City, and Manhattan, who will commute to the city via the C Street ferry that's only about 12 minutes away from Rumson. More recently, a bunch of new builders have broken into the game, some better than others, but the product is very much the same. You get a highly stylized seashore colonial complete with shiplap, quartz counters, Thermador and Wolf appliances, and beautiful millwork. If $2 million is a bit rich for your wallet, the same style homes are also built in Fairhaven right next door, but you could pay about 10 to 12% less there. Number 4 on our list is Millstone Township. Millstone is the complete opposite of the densely populated walkable town of Rumson, and it's basically like Texas comparatively speaking. Millstone only has 10,000 residents but covers an area over 38 square miles. The lots are large, the homes are large, and it's very much horse country. Because it sits all the way on the western border of Monmouth County, it's a stretch for people who want to commute to the city. although it does sit near the New Jersey Turnpike, meaning easy access to New York and Philly. For equestrians, that's a really big positive because it means easy transport for their horses to and from shows with the nearby interstate access. If you want to build new, you have two options here. First, you can buy a piece of land. A 1.5 to 3 acre lot might run you about $500,000, or you could buy 27 acres for about $2 million and subdivide the lots off and sell them to other potential buyers. The second option is building with a developer. Right now, there are 2 developments being built in town and a few more planned over the coming years. For $1.5 to $2 million, you can build a 5,000 square foot house on 3 acres with a massive basement and an option to have horses on your own property. New construction projects are hard to find here in Jersey because empty land is nearly non-existent. But as you start to head west, you find more rural land available for building. In the past, being outside the range of commuting to New York or Philadelphia made these areas less valuable. But as the world has transitioned to virtual and remote work, these options have become a lot more enticing to a wide range of more buyers. Number 5 is Monroe. Monroe is another large, sprawling town just like Millstone, over the border from Monmouth County just into Middlesex County, and it straddles the New Jersey Turnpike. Similar to Millstone, it has about 10,000 residents, but over 42 square miles. But that's about to change. Monroe is the focal point of a ton of new construction. For example, there's 2 new townhouse projects, the Villages at Country View and Lennar's Monroe Park. Monroe Park also has an active adult component for folks that are over 55, along with another project called The Venue at Monroe, also another 55 plus community. The townhomes will run you in the $600,000 to $700,000 range for 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and even some with a full basement. The adult community homes offer primary bedrooms on the main floor, which is really important to the 55 plus community, tons of amenities like pickleball courts and pools. And you can pick these up for between $750,000 and $850,000, which is pretty much the norm for new construction 55 plus communities here in the central part of New Jersey these days. If you're an empty nester looking to downsize, but you don't want to live in an active adult community, make sure to check out our recent video on the best alternatives to adult communities, where we take you through the pluses and minuses of a few different options, tell you about a new option that you may never have known even existed. So whether you have $700,000 or a few million to spend, now you know the towns to focus your attention on if you absolutely have to have new construction. With my family's background in construction, I take immense pride in walking buyers through the process of new construction and making sure you don't get taken advantage of throughout the process, which is pretty easy to happen. If you want to buy something new from a larger developer like Lennar or Toll Brothers, we can even help you there and negotiate on your behalf. Click the link in the description down below to set up a call with me and my team so we can learn more about exactly what it is you're looking for and point you in the right direction.